There are so many things that happen in life that we don't realize it until 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years later. And so there's number one responsibility that all of us have, and that is to be an encourager to others. Get our mind off ourselves. And when you think, I'm stuck in the mud, I can't get out of here. Well, so what? There's other people stuck in the mud and can't get out of here. So go help them first.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine. Will be forever mine. You are forever.
Sam was, in a way, mischievous, but I forgot who encouraged me in this area. And said, well, when a person's mischievous like that, that means they're creative. And so don't destroy that creativity. So Ted was independent, creative, he made things. Later on in life, I realized that's one of the things, don't ever destroy people's creativity. I mean, there's bad creativity and good creativity, so direct it, but don't destroy it. Lisa was artistic, creative, nearly from day one. She had, I mean, she would draw pictures of dresses and things like that. And people, well, what's the big deal about that? The fact was that she had that ability. John was always a peacemaker. Took a little distortion of the truth to bring peace. he let that out. But John was a peacemaker. He did not cause problems on top of problems. And there were people that did exactly that. They did create problems and then added a problem on top of problems, and you were the opposite. So, and so that I appreciated. Edie was, of course, our baby doll. When she was like 2 and 3 years old, I remember realizing she was artistic. And when I first said something to her, she said, no, kind of poo-pooed the whole thing. And, but she was.
Remember me in a Bible cracked and faded by the years. Remember me in a sanctuary filled with silent prayer.
There's no question in my mind, we're way too busy with trivia. You know, if you're doing something visible and you're giving it to somebody visible, they appreciate that. But just to talk, I say consume time, that's a shame. We're blessed with time. And when you get to be my age, you realize how fast that time goes.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours. These twists and turns of fate, time falls away. But these small hours, these little wonders still remain.
Damn, I want to tell you I love you. And it's more than words, it's actions. Ted, I love you. Number one, you're our son. Can't get around that, you know? And we're related in spirit, in blood, and flesh, and our creativity. Risa, I love you because you're Risa. And way back when you were 6 months old, you started to show your creativity. And you say, no, no, no. And you were very negative, no, 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 no. But your creativity kept coming out, both visibly and audibly. And so, John, I love you because you didn't cause much trouble. On the other hand, I had to stir up your creativity. I had to say, look, John boy, I know you can do this, you just think you can't. And so when he finally woke up to the fact that he could do that, he was a different person. Eddie, I love you because you're a follow-through person. You don't just here today and gone tomorrow. I appreciate that. Follow through and being consistent, and when I call you a year from today and I'm alive, I remember today, you see. I love you because you are the baby of the family. And it wasn't necessarily a planned birth, but boy, were you loving, and you would come into our bedroom early in the morning and sleep with us. And I never forgot that. And what I appreciate most about Jeannie is she was consistent, persistent, and the message I got from my folks and before I met her was consistent. She was not a fighter. She would walk away from conflicts. And she did, I don't think I ever remember her starting a conflict. Jeannie, thank you for forgiving me in a lot of situations. Thank you for doing things that I might have forgotten to do. And I thank you, Lord, for seeing beyond some of the things that I didn't see.
In our times of trouble, we only had ourselves.